My fiance's best friend accidentally sent me a text meant for her. Did you tell him about Vegas yet? LOL, I responded. Vegas? Tell me more. What she confessed next made me cancel the wedding during her bachelorette party. We'd been together 4 years. Engaged 1. The venue was locked, caterer paid, dress fitted. She left Thursday for her bachelorette weekend. She and her bridesmaids, laughter in the air, champagne flutes ready. Everything seemed perfect until Friday. Did you tell him about Vegas yet? LOL. I stared at my phone. Vegas? She went to Vegas 6 months ago for a work conference. Nothing ever about Vegas yet, but I played along. Vegas? Tell me more. 3 dots appeared, stayed, disappeared, stayed again. Then my phone rang. It was Jenna, her maid of honor. Her voice high, nervous. Tom, I meant to text Kayla. It's nothing. Just a joke about that conference. I said, we're getting married tomorrow. If there's something I should know about Vegas, now's the time. Silence. Can we meet? I can't do this over text. We met at a coffee shop downtown. Kayla had ducked out of party prep. Jenna sat shaking, face pale, tears in her eyes. The guilt's been eating me, she said. What happened in Vegas? She leaned forward. It wasn't just a conference extension. Kayla met up with her ex Dimitri. They hooked up. Worse, they got married. My gut dropped. Married, as in legal. Jenna showed me a photo. Kayla in a white dress, not a wedding gown, but in a small chapel, standing beside Dimitri. They were married. Legal. Jenna stammered, we were drunk. Thought it was a joke, but it was legal. She tried to get it annulled quietly. She said it would be handled before your wedding. So she wanted me to marry a woman who's already married? She told me she would finalize it after your wedding. She wanted you to believe the paperwork was done so no one would know. I barely heard her. My mission was set. I left the coffee shop. I drove to the Ritz, where the bachelorette party was going full swing. Laughter, music, champagne. I knocked. Tori, Kayla's sister, answered. Glass in hand, tipsy. Tom, you can't be here. Boys aren't allowed. I squared my shoulders. We need to talk now. Kayla appeared behind her in a sash and tiara, her face drained. What are you doing here? I said. Vegas. Dimitri. The chapel. The photo Jenna texted me. It's all true, Kayla. She blinked, then lashed out. Jenna said she promised she wouldn't tell you. I said, then why are you here confirming it in front of everyone? I told Tori, everyone out, walking them out by the shoulders. It was my room reservation, on my card. Check the voucher. They fumed. Some protested. Some stared. Jenna mouthed, I'm sorry, as she left. Kayla tried a damage control pitch. Tears, panic. We can annul it. I told you I'd fix it. I love you. It was one stupid thing I cut her off. It was months of lies. You were legally married to someone else while planning our wedding. If we married tomorrow, everything would be invalid. I am not committing bigamy. She screamed, you're ruining my life over a technicality. We can just fix it after. I walked her to the door. Get your things now. The wedding is off. She packed, crying. Told me I'd humiliate her. Told me, you don't understand promise and forgiveness. I said, you picked your lies over me. You chose protection, not honesty. Good luck claiming love now Saturday. What should have been our wedding day came. My phone exploded. Her parents called. Her dad begged. Tom, think of the deposits. The guests. I paused. Did they know about Dimitri? Silence. That was enough. Her friends blasted me online. She posted, Tom got cold feet. I'm heartbroken. My sister screenshot it. I blocked Kayla. Muted groups. Then Dimitri texted me, hey man, heard she's not filing those docs yet. Did she ever commit to doing that? I replied, nope, good luck with that. He called me angry. I stayed calm. You were married to her too. She lied to both of us. He hung up. The annulment went through late Sunday. Real paperwork this time. Dimitri says he already ended his engagement because Kayla's betrayal blew up his life too. Jenna posted screenshots of texts where Kayla admits she likes having backup security. A fallback plan if things with me failed. The comment thread melted. Kayla's posts blamed me. He overreacted. I tried to protect us. He's cold. No mention of Vegas, Dimitri, or Chapel. I held on to one thing. Her engagement ring, thrown to me in hysteria. I plan to sell it. Use the cash for somewhere new. Somewhere real.
I let my twin sister live with me after her divorce until I found her diary. My sister Jen and I were inseparable growing up. We finished each other's sentences and shared everything. When her marriage fell apart, I didn't hesitate to offer her my spare room. At first, things were great. We stayed up late talking like teenagers again, and I felt like I had my best friend back. She seemed to be healing, slowly getting her spark back. Then I started noticing weird things. My boyfriend Tom would visit less. When he did come over, Jen would dress nicer and laugh too hard at his jokes. I ignored the red flags, telling myself she was just trying to feel good again after her divorce. One day, while cleaning her room, she was always messy, I found her diary under the bed. I knew I shouldn't read it, but something felt wrong. The pages were filled with entries about Tom, how they'd been texting when I wasn't around, how she thought he was meant for her, not me. The last entry talked about how she was making progress, and that soon he'll realize we belong together. I confronted her that night, showing her the diary. I expected denial or tears. Instead, she smiled and said, we always shared everything growing up. Why not him too? I packed her bags myself. As I watched her drive away, I realized some twins aren't meant to share a life forever. Tom never knew why she left. Some betrayals are too painful to explain even to those we love. I sometimes wonder if she's out there, planning her next move. That thought keeps me up at night more than I'd like to admit.
How did a student scam spectacularly backfire? During midterms, our university library became a battleground for study space. Marcus, a business major known for his efficiency hacks, had devised a system. I'd watch him place laptops across 6 prime desks, claiming them for his study group that never appeared. Monday morning, I arrived at 6 a.m. to find Marcus setting up his territory. Saving spots for friends, he smiled. By 10 a.m., desperate students circled while his reserved spaces sat empty. I decided to investigate. Following Marcus to the cafe, I recorded him bragging, I'm renting spots for $15 an hour, made $400 last week. The next day, I saw him turn away a nursing student who begged for just one spot for her exam. Sorry, all reserved, he smirked, then texted someone offering the same spot for $25. I created a fake account and messaged him requesting spots. He quoted me $40 for premium locations with payment up front. I transferred the money while documenting everything. I interviewed 3 other students who'd paid Marcus. One international student had paid $50 for a spot Marcus double booked twice. I compiled all evidence and emailed our dean. Wednesday morning, security intercepted Marcus. The dean suspended his scholarship and ordered him to return the $2,200 he'd collected. His punishment? Monitoring the library's one-seat policy while wearing a vest labeled Space Enforcer.
My daughter put a boy in the hospital, and I've never ever been prouder. My daughter was in chemistry lab when the basketball star knocked over their experiment accidentally while showing off to his teammates. The chemicals ruined her partner's competition notes. 3 months of research destroyed in seconds. She'd endured weeks of his harassment, including stolen research and damaged equipment, so she grabbed a beaker of blue indicator solution and dumped it over his head without a second thought. Nobody knew he was severely allergic to one of the compounds in the solution. His face swelled instantly, and he collapsed gasping for air on the lab floor. The teacher quickly administered his emergency EpiPen and called an ambulance, while other students backed away in shock. My daughter called me from the principal's office, terrified about what she'd done and convinced she'd be expelled before the end of her senior year. I rushed to school to meet with his parents and the superintendent. The basketball coach showed phone footage thinking it would help their case. Instead, it clearly captured the player deliberately ruining the experiment, laughing at their distress, and shoving her lab partner when he tried to protect their work. You could see the exact moment my daughter decided she'd had enough of his behavior. His father's demands for expulsion died as he watched his son's behavior. My daughter got detention, but he lost his spot on the team. As we left, her lab partner asked her to co-author their project. Sometimes justice wears safety goggles.